The stories about Keanu Reeves being a great human never seem to end. From helping fans to supporting his team, he always does the right thing. Here is part 3 of the proof that he is the nicest celebrity in Hollywood. More moments, more kindness, and more reasons why people love him. Keanu praises a young artist. He is not just kind to his fans, he truly appreciates their efforts. In this heartwarming moment, a young boy tells Keanu that he loves to draw. Instead of just smiling and moving on, Keanu encourages him to sketch something right then and there. He even helps by placing the paper on a glass case and letting the boy pick a marker.
I could do like a quick little sketch of Spider-Man.
Let's do it. You want black, red, or silver?
Red.
The boy quickly draws Spider-Man while Keanu patiently waits. He does not rush, does not look away. He gives the kid his full attention. When the drawing is finished, Keanu thanks the boy, gives him a warm hug, and tells him it was nice to meet him.
You too. Nice to meet you, young man.
A small moment, but proof that Keanu treats everyone with respect, no matter their age. Donated 70% to charity. Giving back has always been a priority. Keanu Reeves has donated millions to charities, including organizations that support sick children and cancer research. After sister of Keanu battled with leukemia, he set up a private foundation to help hospitals and fund medical research. One of his most generous acts was donating 70% of his earnings from The Matrix to cancer research. Instead of keeping his $45 million salary, he gave most of it to those who needed it most. As I mentioned in an earlier video, he has also gifted stunt teams with expensive watches and provided financial help to struggling crew members. Keanu proves that real generosity comes from actions, not just words. Humbly explaining The Matrix. Keanu Reeves explained in an interview how a young girl once asked him about The Matrix. Instead of getting angry, he smiled and took his time to explain it in a simple way. He told her that The Matrix is a story about a world that looks real, but is actually inside a computer.
And seen the film The Matrix. And so the director's like, well, why don't you just tell them what it's about?
He spoke gently, making sure she could understand. He did not rush or act like her question was unimportant. Instead, he patiently explained, making it fun and easy to follow. Keanu reacts sweetly to praise of Jim Carrey. When Keanu Reeves heard the kind words from Jim Carrey, his reaction was pure surprise. At first, he could not believe it. When told that Jim called him the man that every man aspires to be, Keanu responded with a shocked, "No, he did not."
That every man aspires to be. How does that make you feel?
No, he didn't.
But instead of taking the praise for himself, Keanu turned the attention back to Jim. He called him kind and generous, saying it showed the goodness of his heart. He also described Jim as a creative genius and added that in this film, Jim took things even further by playing 2 roles, making him double genius.
In this film, he's even more genius. He's double genius. Because he's playing 2 roles. So he's like double genius.
His admiration for Jim was clear, and he truly appreciated the compliment. Keanu stands against bullying. In a powerful message, Keanu addressed a serious issue in Canada, a country known for politeness but still struggling with high bullying rates. Keanu highlighted that Canada ranked 5th among wealthy nations for bullying, a shocking number that is well above average.
A UNICEF study shows that you, Canada, have the 5th highest rate of bullying in rich countries.
He explained how bullying can lead to anxiety, depression, and even worse consequences for children.
When kids get bullied, it can lead to anxiety, depression, or even suicide.
Instead of just raising awareness, he encouraged people to take action. He urged everyone to visit a youth support website and work together to create a safer environment for kids. His message was strong, hopeful, and a reminder that kindness should be at the heart of every community. Makes dreams come true by inviting her on set. Keanu Reeves showed his kindness when he made dream of a young fan come true. Emily, a 16-year-old girl, had always loved Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. When she got the chance to make a wish, she knew exactly what it would be. She wanted to meet Keanu. When Keanu found out, he made sure to give her an unforgettable experience. He invited her to the set of Bill and Ted Face the Music. He even chose a special scene for her to watch. Emily was thrilled, and her mom said it was one of the happiest days for her. Keanu did not just meet her, he made her feel special. Jim Carrey praises Keanu. Jim Carrey had nothing but admiration for Keanu Reeves. While they did not work together in the same space on the project, Jim was impressed when he finally heard performance of Keanu. He described it as perfect,
You know, he was doing the voiceover work and stuff, but when I heard it, I was like, that is so in the pocket and perfect.
saying Keanu brought a calm and powerful presence that made the role even better than he imagined. He went on to call Keanu a man that many look up to.
I was super happy that he's involved because he's, the man that every man aspires to be.
According to Jim, Keanu carries a special energy that makes him stand out. He even joked that Keanu holds the secret to life itself.
And
He holds the key to the essence of the fabric of the zeitgeist.
Paid for his team for premiere trip. Most celebrities enjoy their movie premieres in style, but Keanu Reeves took it a step further. Instead of just attending the premiere of The Matrix Resurrections, he made sure his closest team members could celebrate with him. Keanu covered every expense, flying out his friends, trainers, stylists, and stunt crew on a private jet. He arranged hotel stays, premiere tickets, and even a private brunch. For him, it was not just about the movie, but about sharing the experience with those who helped make it happen. Keanu Reeves never complains. Filming action movies is not easy, but Keanu Reeves makes it look simple. Ana de Armas, who worked with him in the John Wick spin-off Ballerina, shared her experience. She said the stunt scenes were very hard, her body was sore, and she had bruises everywhere. But then she saw Keanu doing even tougher stunts without complaining. He kept rolling, jumping, and fighting without saying he was tired or in pain.
My body, my back, everything hurts.
You did
I'm
action
complaining,
stuff
I'm
in
sore,
in
I'm
Bond.
bruised, This man is just rolling and...
Anna joked that she wished Keanu would complain just once, so she could too. But since he never did, she had no choice but to keep going.
So he's like, can't you just complain about one thing? Say, oh, my back hurt me on that one?
No,
He doesn't say anything.
no.
His dedication and toughness inspired everyone on set, proving once again why he is not just a great actor, but also a great person. Wears the same clothes proudly. Many celebrities love to show off expensive outfits, but Keanu Reeves is different. GQ magazine noticed that he wore the same shirt on different occasions, proving that he does not care about fashion trends or showing off. He prefers comfort over luxury, just like an everyday person. Over the years, he has been seen in simple outfits, a black t-shirt, brown boots, and relaxed fit suits. Whether it is on red carpets, TV interviews, or just walking on the street, he sticks to what he likes. This makes him stand out in Hollywood, where stars usually change outfits constantly. His simple clothing choices show that he is humble and does not let fame change him, called a respectful king by fans. Keanu Reeves has been praised for how he respects personal space while taking photos. Fans notice that he never places his hands on women in pictures. Instead, he keeps them slightly away to make sure they feel comfortable. A post showing this went viral, featuring photos of him with Dolly Parton and other fans. Many people admired his kindness and called him a respectful king. Some said more celebrities should follow his example. His small gesture proves that being polite and thoughtful never goes unnoticed. In a world where boundaries are often ignored, Keanu stands out with his respectful nature. Reacts humbly to respectful king title. Keanu Reeves reacted to fans calling him a respectful king for how he takes photos with female. Instead of placing his hands on females, he hovers them or keeps them in his pockets. When asked about it, he simply said, "It has been really nice,"
It's been really nice.
showing his usual humble nature. He was on the red carpet for Toy Story 4 when he shared his thoughts. Keanu did not act like it was a big deal.
I get carried away with that, but no, it's nice when it's nice.
Instead, he talked about how grateful he was to be part of great projects like John Wick and Always Be My Maybe. He does not try to be praised, but his respectful and kind actions always stand out.
Special for me, like just how the John Wick film was received. And
Keanu took pay cut for Pacino. During the making of The Devil's Advocate, producers ran into a problem when Al Pacino asked for a high salary. They wanted him in the film, but his demand put too much pressure on the budget. Instead of letting the film suffer, Keanu Reeves stepped in and took a $2 million pay cut. He did not make a big deal about it and later said he did it because he believed in the project. His only focus was making a great film, not just making money. Thanks to his selfless decision, the movie moved forward and audiences got to see him and Pacino share the screen. Sits on ground shows he is down to earth. Sitting on the ground, covered in dust, he enjoyed a simple conversation about motorcycles. Keanu Reeves shared how, as a kid in Toronto, he was fascinated by motorcycle gangs that rode into Yorkville every summer. To him, they represented freedom, power, and a different way of life.
I just remember as a little kid, 11-year-old, going like, freedom. It felt like freedom. It felt like power.
As he spoke, his companion, Norman Reedus, pointed out how down-to-earth he was. Instead of acting like a Hollywood star, Keanu was just a guy sitting on the ground, drinking coffee and enjoying the moment.
You're sitting on the ground, getting filthy, drinking coffee, talking about stuff like it's nice.
He laughed and agreed, saying he loved the chance to ride and hang out. His humility and passion were clear.
Get the opportunity to ride, hang out.
The "You Are Breathtaking" moment. Standing on stage at E3 2019, he was met with loud cheers from the excited crowd. As Keanu Reeves spoke about Cyberpunk 2077, a fan suddenly shouted, "You are breathtaking." Instead of just smiling and moving on, he pointed back at the audience and responded, "You are breathtaking. You are all breathtaking."
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
The crowd erupted with even more cheers. Instead of keeping the praise for himself, he made sure to include everyone in the moment. It was a simple but powerful gesture that showed his kindness and humility. Enjoying shepherd's pie like a local, spending time outside of London, he decided to visit a small pub in Tring. The weather was cool and a little misty, making it the perfect day for a warm meal. He walked into the Robin Hood pub and ordered a classic shepherd's pie with a pint of local beer. Instead of choosing a fancy restaurant, he preferred a simple, cozy pub, just like any regular person. When asked about his drink choice, he laughed and admitted he could not remember the exact brand, but made sure to pick a local one.
No, I don't remember. It was English, though.
Oh, okay. A local.
Yeah, it was a local. Yeah, it was a local pour.
His thoughtful answer on life and death. During an interview on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, a deep question was asked. The host, Stephen Colbert, looked at him and said, "What do you think happens when we die?"
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
The studio fell silent, and the audience waited for his response. Instead of making a joke or giving a long explanation, he took a brief pause. His face showed deep thought, and then he simply said, "I know that the ones who love us will miss us."
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
The answer was short but powerful. Colbert, who has also faced personal loss, seemed genuinely moved by those words. The audience reacted with admiration. Joe Rogan says we should all be like Keanu. Joe Rogan talked about how Keanu Reeves is one of the kindest and coolest people. He said nobody ever says anything bad about him. Everyone who meets Keanu has a great story to share.
One of the nicest, coolest people on the planet, because no one has a bad word to say about that guy, ever.
He also said we should all aspire to be like Keanu Reeves.
What we should all aspire to be. We should all aspire to be Keanu Reeves.
Or he might have some really crazy.
Joe remembered meeting Keanu in Santa Monica. Keanu was on his motorcycle, just enjoying his day. He was not acting like a big celebrity. He simply smiled and said, "Hey, what's up?" Joe was surprised by how friendly and humble he was. Joe also talked about the John Wick movies. He said Keanu made muscle cars look even cooler. He loved how John Wick wore stylish suits while fighting bad guys. Even though the character is a killer, Keanu made him look like a hero. At the end, Joe said something important. He believed everyone should try to be like Keanu. He is kind, humble, and always respectful. Joe said if there is one Hollywood star people should learn from, it is Keanu. Keanu saves Kate Beckinsale at Cannes. Kate Beckinsale shared a story that proves Keanu Reeves is always ready to help. It happened in 1993 at her first Cannes Film Festival. She was excited but also nervous because it was the biggest red carpet event of her life. She had bought a bodysuit at the airport, not knowing it would cause a problem later. On the way to the premiere, while sitting in a car with Denzel Washington and his wife, something unexpected happened. The buttons on her bodysuit popped open, making the fabric flip up. She panicked but did not want to fix it in front of everyone. Instead, she quietly waited until she got out of the car. As she stepped onto the red carpet, she whispered to Keanu Reeves and Robert Sean Leonard about the situation. Without hesitation, both actors jumped in to help. Kate held the front of her outfit, while Keanu and Robert held the back to make sure nothing went wrong. They acted quickly, even though they might not have fully understood what was happening. For the cameras, everything looked perfect. No one knew about the wardrobe malfunction except the three of them. The photos from that night show them smiling. But behind the scenes, it was a moment of teamwork and kindness. Kate later became a Hollywood star, attending many red carpet events without any issues. But she never forgot how Keanu and Robert helped her when she needed it most, respected by his co-stars. The kindness of Keanu Reeves is not only noticed by fans, but also by his co-stars. While filming John Wick 3, the cast and crew saw his generosity and professionalism every day. Director Chad Stahelski described him as a team player. He said Keanu is always willing to share ideas and treats everyone with respect.
I would say the most givingest thing is honestly his commitment, trust, and time. Like, he treats everyone like a professional.
According to him, Keanu is one of the most collaborative people he has worked with. Actors Mark Dacascos and Asia Kate Dillon, who played villains in the movie, also praised him. They called him kind, humble, and welcoming.
Humble, kind, gracious, 100%. That it's just like, oh my gosh, Keanu.
They said that meeting him was not intimidating at all because he has no ego. Instead, he treats everyone with warmth and respect. Even legendary actor Ian McShane had a lighthearted memory. He joked that Keanu once brought him tea on set.
I think he brought me tea once.
Halle Berry also admired his attitude. She said he never threw tantrums or acted difficult. He was always professional and came out of his trailer on time.
He never had one fit on the set. He never had one tantrum, and he always came out of his trailer on time.
The cast made it clear Keanu Reeves is not just a great actor, but also a wonderful person to work with. From helping fans to respecting co-stars, Keanu Reeves keeps proving why he is one of the best in Hollywood. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing stories. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think about kindness of Keanu.